Hello, Fabulous Virgo. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of March 2013. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. As I looked at the sky for you, I was thinking about this whole notion of trust, but also of partnership, right? About how much do we actually let other people in, and in what context, and where, and what it takes to actually trust someone else, what it takes to actually share. Your sign is one that is very independent, that is known as one of those signs that is very happy to have your own projects, to do your own work, to do what is in front of you to do. And that's very nice. That self-sufficiency is inspiring to the rest of us throughout the zodiac. But there are certainly times when love becomes more important. There are certainly times when at least one other person does seem to require more of your attention. And most of us very gladly and willingly walk that path. Well, that is the case for you this month. There are changes happening. There are changes taking place in terms of not only a partnership, but also in what ways does this person bring good into your life? In what ways does this person bring blessings into your life? Now, let me break that down a little bit for you, because for some of you, this is going to play out in established relationships. I think that that's going to be a very dominant theme where it comes to established relationships. For others of you who are open to the possibility of meeting someone, or even if you're not particularly open to meeting someone else, there's still going to be themes around these issues, around understanding what it means to trust, how much you're going to trust, how much you are going to share, and how much of that is acceptable to you. Those of you who are in established bonds are likely going to find that not only is your spouse or this person that you're with, the person that you are connected to, asking for more of your time. It seems more than that. It's like they're asking for more of your care, and also they're providing more care as well. It is also very possible, there's a very strong possibility, especially for those of you who are in contractual connections with other people, contractual partnerships, as is the case with marriage or civil unions, that in some way the partner's finances are going to ask for your attention as well, that you're going to be considering what it is that this person actually brings, and there is going to be some sort of a shift, some sort of a change. And what's most likely is that there is going to be some money that comes through as a result of your connection to a partner, and that in turn is going to leave you kind of saying, okay, now what do we do? Where do we go forward from here? Is this a blessing to me? How is this person going to react now that this money has come into the picture? It's all going to be very revealing, right? They say that that money reveals, right? It doesn't change people, it just reveals who people are. They also say that about fame, that fame doesn't change you, it just reveals who you are. And so these themes about having a person there who becomes more revealed as a result of changed financial circumstances, that is one very likely way that this energy is going to play out. But that's not the case for all of you. Some of you are going to understand this in much more metaphorical terms, where it isn't necessarily about financing, but it is about the blessings that this person brings. And what is it, the care the person brings? How much are they willing to share? All of these end up being themes that play themselves out this month. But it really is for those of you who are single, where it isn't as obvious, right? It isn't as blatant as that, but it becomes much more about you thinking about power dynamics that take place, and what role and what shapes those power dynamics manifest themselves. And so for some of you, it is going to involve, money, right? In some parts of the world, it is not so clear, the lines, the roles that happen for different genders, especially as there is the whole dating thing taking place. Whereas in some places, it is very clearly defined. This is a man's role, this is a woman's role. And in some places, they're a little bit more ambiguous, like who picks up the check and do we share the check? And so these types of themes are actually going to come up, and they're going to provide a trigger for you to understand what it means to to be engaged in a connection, and how power plays into that, how sharing plays into that, and how vulnerability plays into that. And what I'm seeing is that it's almost as if the money is a symbol, it is a metaphor for a deeper understanding about how much you are willing to share, how much you are willing to give, what sharing means to you, right? What really being with someone and bringing your whole self and really caring with your whole self, what is that going to mean to you, and how does money factor into that? It is ultimately your partner that is going to help you to understand the role of money in your life. You know, money is such an emotional issue, and because of the care and because of the desire to be there for someone else and to have a connection with someone else, you are willing to engage these issues, and you're going to find that your understanding of money goes through a change. Your understanding of sharing goes through a change as well. And once you go through that evolution, once you go through that moment of honesty, really a stark moment of honesty, like, okay, this is what this person has been giving, this is what this person is willing to give, am I okay with that? Do I like it? Some of you are going to just love it, and others of you are going to be asking yourself some tough questions. But through that, it's actually much deeper than just the partnership. Through that, you're understanding worth, you're understanding what really matters to you. And that gets really deep. And once you get clear on those things, that has the power to positively affect just about every area of your life, now and going forward. Thank you for watching. It'll be a great month. Be fabulous and enjoy.